Good day, everyone. On behalf of our organizers from the Guidance and Counseling Center and the Office of the School Principal of Cavite National High School, it is my pleasure to warmly welcome all of you to today's webinar entitled Hope, Healing, and Resilience, Empowering Cavite National High School Community Through Self-Care and Positive Coping. To formally start the program, we will have our three numbers, the opening prayer, the singing of Philippine National Anthem, and the CNHS hymn.
Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako po ang inyong punong guro at marahil katulad po ninyo ay nakaranas tayo ng mga hindi magagandang pangyayari nitong mga nakaraang araw sa loob at labas ng ating paaralan. Marami po ang nagbatid sa atin ng kanilang concern regarding sa mga nangyari. But kahit pa po sabihin natin na ang paaralan po ay naging maagap sa pagtugon sa mga dapat gawin sa mga nangyaring iyon, hindi pa rin po maitatago na marami sa atin ang may takot, may pangamba, may anxiety dun po sa mga nangyari. Kaya po, minabuti po natin na gamitin itong Friday, itong huling araw ng linggo na to, para po sabay-sabay tayong makahinga ng konti at mai-ready po ang ating mga sarili bago ulit tayo sumabak sa pasukan. Ngayon pong break na ito, o itong MDL na to, kahit po gumagawa tayo ng mga activities sa ating mga tahanan, iba pa rin po yung pakiramdam na nasa loob tayo ng ating bahay kasama ang ating pamilya. Alam po natin na nagbibigay po yun ng sense of security and nagiging kampante po at kalmado tayo dahil kasama natin ang pamilya natin. Kaya po, sana ay sa kabila ng pagsasagot natin ng mga activities, maging bahagi po ng activity natin ngayong umaga o ngayong araw na to ang makapanood nitong ating kaprasong programa na ginawa sa pamumuno ng ating guidance office na may kinalaman sa iba't ibang mga coping mechanisms na pwede nating magamit sa ating mga sarili, sa ating mga kamag-anak o mga kasama sa buhay, mga mahal sa buhay na nakararanas ng mga anxieties at pangamba dulot ng mga nangyari itong mga nakaraang linggo at gamitin po natin iyon para makalma, ma-ready ulit natin ang ating sarili. Dahil ano't ano man, kailangan pa rin natin maging matatag, bumangon, dahil alam po natin na itong mga pagsubok na to ay kaya naman natin lagpasan sa tulong ng Panginoon at syempre sa lakas din ng loob na mabibigyan natin sa ating sarili at sa kapwa natin. So with that, maraming salamat po lalo na sa ating guidance medical personnel na tumugon sa hamon upang tulungan at tugunan din ang mga pangangailangan ng mga bata, mga guro na naapektuhan nitong mga nakarang araw. Salamat din sa SDO Cavite City, sa ating superintendent, sa ating assistant superintendent, sa mga hepe na gumagabay sa atin para tayo po ay umusad mula sa madilim na bahagi ng ating school year ngayong taong to. So, sa mga guro, palakas tayo at kulang man to, alam ko bitin to para sa atin, pero I hope this will give us enough time somehow to cope up and to be stronger for our students. And ganyan din po sa mga magulang at sa mga non-teaching personnel na kasama natin. So, with that, maraming salamat po. Tibay Cavite.
Good day everyone. Welcome to our webinar entitled Hope, Healing and Resilience, Empowering Cavite National High School Community Through Self-Care and Positive Coping. This activity aims to provide CNHS community with a safe and supportive space to understand their emotion, process stressful experiences, and learn healthy ways of coping with challenges. Through this session, we hope to strengthen resilience, promote emotional well-being, and encourage self-care practices that can help the community navigate difficult situations effectively. Most importantly, this webinar reminds us that seeking support Expressing our feelings and taking care of our mental health are signs of strength. Together, let us learn how to care for ourselves and one another as we face life's challenges. Thank you, and I hope everyone will actively participate and learn from today's session. Tibay, Cavite High.
1, 2, 3.
Good day, everyone, and we welcome you again to our webinar for today entitled Hope, Healing, and Resilience, Empowering Cavite National High School Community Through Self-Care and Positive Coping. So, I would like to introduce myself first before we start. I am Ma'am Rizel Nina FC RGC, and I am the Grade 9 Guidance Counselor, and I will be one of the speakers for today's webinar. So, later on po, Ma'am Jennifer M. Martinez will be tackling also a specific topic. So, for now, what Ma'am Nina will discuss is all about emotions. So, today, no, we will talk about the importance of recognizing, validating, and acknowledging our emotions. As human beings, we experience different emotions every day. We may feel happy, excited, proud, anxious, frustrated, disappointed, sad, or even overwhelmed. All these emotions are normal and valid. There's no such thing as wrong emotion. What matters is how we understand and respond to them. Okay, so the objectives of our webinar is, of course, number one is to familiarize with different feelings and emotions. Also, to get to know one's feelings and emotions, coping strategies, handling stress, practice self-care, and know when to seek help. So, what is emotion? Emotions are feelings we have inside our minds and bodies. They help us understand how we feel, respond to situations, communicate with others. So, every now and then, from time to time, in our everyday lives, may iba't iba po tayong emotions na nafe-feel, nararamdaman. So, through this webinar, let us understand and know and acknowledge the emotions that we feel. Okay, so to start, tanungin muna ni ma'am kayo, no? How do you feel? Or how do I feel? No, before we can manage our emotions, we first need to recognize and identify them. No, identifying emotions means taking a moment to pause and ask ourselves what emotion we are experiencing. Are we happy, excited, sad, anxious, frustrated, lonely, confused, or overwhelmed? Ngayon na naka-modular modality tayo ngayon on a Friday. How do you guys feel, no? With everything that's been happening, how do you guys feel? No? So maganda po na we acknowledge our emotions, our feelings. So that for that mas maiintindihan natin yung sarili natin. We can look for good coping mechanisms to help improve our emotions and feelings. Okay, so check-in muna tayo. How are you feeling today? Sige nga, try to assess or to feel, to be present. Try nyo i-check ano yung feeling or yung emotion nyo today. Again, sabi nga ni ma'am, naka-modular modality tayo for us to be refreshed, for us to relax, and to be calm for today. So, how are you feeling today? Try to think, try to feel, try to assess. Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you mad? And tired? Again, in dealing with emotions, we have to acknowledge kung ano yung nararamdaman natin, no? Kailangan na-feel natin talaga na kung malungkot ka, you have to feel that you are sad. If happy ka, kailangan nagmamanifest or nakikita natin that you are happy. No? And if you are mad, maganda rin na na-express natin yung anger, yung mad na nararamdaman natin. And if we are tired, we also have to accept and acknowledge that there are days or there are times that we feel tired. Again, acknowledging emotions, our feelings could help us. No, could help us to have a better coping mechanism or how are we going to deal with our day. No, pag sad tayo, if you are feeling sad, minsan maiisip mo at the end of the day or before going home, You try to treat yourself, no? Pwede kang bumili ng anything na pwede magpasaya sa'yo. Or you can bond with your friends. O may tinatawag tayo na pwede kang magpagpag. Pag pagod na pagod ka na. No? Pwede tayong gumawa ng mga strategies or coping mechanism so that at the end of the day, our goal pa rin is to feel stress-free, calm, and relaxed. So, in your screens right now are the different kinds of emotions. Ito yung madalas na nafe-feel natin or kadalasan na experience ng estudyante, ng isang teacher, ng isang empleyado, no? So, what are these emotions? Of course, andyan yung happy, sad, anxious, scared, silly, lonely, upset, mad. No? Pero ito lang ay yung mga common or madalas na nababanggit na emotions. But behind these words or aside from these words ay marami po, iba't iba po ang emotions na nararamdaman ng isang tao. At hindi rin po pare-parehas ang nararamdaman ng bawat isa. Maaaring for today, yung si ma'am ay masaya. And then maaari din yung kausap ni ma'am o yung katabi ko ay hindi naman ganun kasaya. So, nagva-vary siya per person, iba-iba ang emotions or feelings ng bawat isa. Why are emotions important? Emotions help us, number one, to express how we feel and understand our feelings, understand other people, make decisions and able to connect to others, able to seek help. For example, feeling scared can warn us about danger. Pag nandun yung feeling ng takot, parang feeling natin may parating, may na-anticipate kang hindi magandang pwedeng mangyari. Okay? Pag sobrang saya naman natin, we are expecting that something nice or something good will happen. Or something good is actually happening right now. No? So, again, acknowledging and expressing how we feel is very important. Kasi dun din lalabas yung paano tayo magbe-behave or how our behavior pag depende sa ating emotions. Different kinds of emotions. So, feeling ko naman most of you, students, teachers, and non-teaching personnel of Cavite High are aware kung sino po yung nasa screen. No, ito po ay isang napakagandang movie to represent the emotions of an individual. Very useful po ito actually sa psychology class or sa mga counseling techniques or on how are we going to discuss about emotions. Maganda po itong example or ipalabas o ipakita po sa students. Kasi naipapakita po rito ano-ano yung mga na-acquire or nakukuhang emotions ng isang bata, ng isang individual in a certain situation. Ito po yung pinakita sa movie na ito. So I think most of you are aware with these kinds of emotions. No? Andyan si sadness, andyan si joy, etc. etc. Okay, unahin natin si Joy. So, whenever you are happy, ano ba ang nangyayari? Ano kaya yung mga types or kinds of situations that makes you feel happy? For example, I am happy when I spend time and share experiences with my friends. Si ma'am, personally, I feel happy whenever I get to eat something na favorite ko. No? So, I feel very happy with that. Kayo, try to think, no? Try to assess, try to identify, ano kaya yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa inyo? How about feeling sad? Ano naman yung mga situations that makes you feel sad? No, for example, I am sad when I miss my mom and my dad. Kayo ba ganun din? Pag medyo busy si mommy and daddy, no? Nakaka-feel din ba kayo ng sadness? So, ano-ano? Try to think again. What are the situation that makes you feel sad? Next, I feel angry. Ano ba yung sitwasyon na magpupunta sa inyo na kayo ay magalit, no? I feel angry when I see someone disrespecting others. No? Kami sa guidance office, there are a lot of times that we feel angry. But still, at the end of the day, we still manage our emotions, no? So, it's very important, again, that we acknowledge our feelings. So, whenever we feel angry, For example, there's a certain situation na nakakagalit naman talaga, which is really happening in a school setup or in a school setting. For example, sa klase, si teacher, maaaring nagalit kasi sobrang ingay, sobrang dumi ng classroom. So, ang tendency, hindi naman natin maiiwasan kung ma-feel angry or makaramdam ng anger si teacher. It's common, it's normal, no? But at the end of the day, anong pwede natin gawin para mabawasan yung angry na yon? Maglilinis tayo, mag-aayos tayo ng kalat sa classroom so that no yung feeling angry, yung anger na feel ni teacher mabawasan. No, again, as we acknowledge na may feeling of anger yung kausap mo o yung kasama mo at napapansin mo yun kasi nagma-manifest sa behavior niya yung anger, no, ikaw rin mismo you can adjust on how are you going to deal with that person. Kasi nakikita mo na angry siya mataas yung emotions niya. So you will be careful in dealing with that person or in interacting with that person. Next is I feel scared. Kailan kayo nakaka-feel ng takot? No? Ako, personally, si Ma'am Nina ay hindi fan ng mga horror or thriller films. So, kasi natatakot ako. Kaya iniiwasan ko yun kasi ayoko ma-feel yung takot. I don't want to feel scared. Kayo ba? Ano yung mga bagay na kinakatakutan ninyo? Okay? So again, when acknowledging that we feel scared, no? Kumbaga na-establish natin na okay, pag nanonood pala ako ng horror films, natatakot ako. So iiwasan ko yun as much as possible. I will try not to watch anything bad or anything scary para hindi ko ma-feel yung emotion na yun. Okay? Okay, so from feeling scared, I feel surprised. Ano naman yung mga bagay or sitwasyon na feel nyo na surprise kayo? Okay? This is what I feel when someone gives me a gift unexpectedly. No? So, anyone naman na magulat na mabigyan ng regalo ay maso-surprise. No? At the same time, andun din yung nakadikit doon na pwedeng maging masaya ka kasi you were given the chance to have a gift unexpectedly. No? Sa feeling of scared, pwede rin namang nakadikit dito yung medyo negative emotion, no? So, again, we just have to weigh in the emotions that we feel. Again, acknowledging, feeling the emotions that we feel so that we can easily identify how are we going to cope with this kind of emotions, whether it is positive or negative emotions. Feeling proud, no? Ano yung mga times or pagkakataon na nafe-feel nyo po na kayo ay proud, no? I feel proud when I accomplish tasks correctly or when I get rewarded for my hard work. No? So, coming from a long day of work, especially sa mga teachers din po natin, sa mga personnel po natin, sobrang nakakapagod po sa pag ang dami-dami nating tasks to accomplish. No, but the feeling of accomplishing that task makes us feel proud. Especially na alam mo na pinaghirapan mo yung accomplishment na yon or yung task na yon, no? You will feel proud after finishing it and hopefully, no, tayo din na try nating i-practice. Now, whenever we finish an accomplishment or a certain task, no, let us reward ourselves. Even a very simple reward lang that can make you feel okay, can make you feel better after a long, tiring day. Okay po? Okay, so we have now here in the screen are the positive and negative emotions. So to give you an example of a positive emotion, we have happiness, love, excitement, and pride. While on negative emotions, we have the feeling of anger, fear, sadness, and worry. So both positive and negative emotions are part of being a human. Normal po na may maramdaman tayong positive emotions and it is also normal that we feel negative emotions. Sa movie po na Inside and Out, pinakita po doon no, na very eager si Joy. Kung maaalala nyo po, if napanood nyo po yung movie, very eager si Joy na ma-feel nung bata, nung individual, na dapat joy lang yung nafe-feel niya. Dapat masaya lang siya all the time. However, inexplain or ipinakita sa movie na kailangan nakakaramdam din ng negative emotion yung isang tao. no? It is a balance of positive and negative emotions. No? So that ang individual, matututunan niya how to cope and how to deal with everyday journey or everyday surroundings na. Kasi, of course, we have to acknowledge that there is positive and there are negative emotions. Again, acknowledging, feeling these emotions are very important so that we will be able to understand ourselves truly. Mas maiintindihan mo yung sarili mo, mas makikilala mo yung sarili mo, kasi ma-identify mo how do you react whenever you have these positive emotions. On the other hand, nafe-feel mo din or nakikita mo, natututunan mo paano ka nagre-react pag negative emotions yung meron ka. So again, it is important po na i-assess natin, ma-feel natin yung mga gantong emotions.
Okay, so thank you so much, Ma'am Nina. And I'm Ma'am Jennifer Martinez, and your grade 10 guidance counselor, and I'm in charge for the second part or second topic of our webinar. So we will discuss about stress, coping mechanisms, and self-care tips para mas malaman natin kung paano tayo mas magre-response properly both in positive and negative emotions. So again, so what is stress? So as we have here, stress is what we feel when we are worried, pressured, and overwhelmed. So here are some of the examples, no? Especially sa ating mga students, if there is too much homework, assignments, or tasks, problems with friends or families, then fear of exams, no? But always remember that stress is a body's natural response to any demand, challenge, or change that requires us to adjust or react. It can affect how we think, feel, behave, as well as how our body functions. So, ramdam na ramdam natin once na stress tayo. Yung iba nararamdaman yan, sumasakit yung balikat, sumasakit yung batok, or nagkakaroon ng mataas na cravings kasi doon nagre-response yung stress, doon nagmamanifest yung stress. But then again, let me stress out and highlight that stress is a normal part of our life. Everyone experiences stress at different times, whether it's because of school requirements, family concern, relationship, even financial problems, or major life changes. So when we experience stress, our body releases hormones that prepare us to respond to a situation. Again, pwede niyo po yun, no? Meron po tayong iba't ibang paraan para po mapakita yung stress natin. And mamaya, i-discuss natin kung ano po yung mas okay na pag-response natin or pag-deal natin dito sa mga stressors na to. Okay, but before we proceed dun sa mga tips and ways to handle stress, dito muna tayo sa mga signs of stress so that at least mas maging aware tayo. Kanina dun sa topic ni Ma'am Nina, in-emphasize mabuti dun na it's very important to acknowledge, to validate, and to become aware about our emotions. So, same goes pagdating sa pag-validate ng stress natin. Okay? So, when you are stressed, you might notice na mas mabilis kang matakot, mas mabilis kang mag-alala. Or sometimes you get angry easily, nagiging irritable tayo, no? Kapag meron biglang kang narinig na something or parang na-overwhelm tayo dun sa mga naririnig natin, ang bilis nating naiirita, nagre-react din tayo negatively. So, yung iba naman, if nasusuppress yung kanilang emotions, hindi na ilalabas, lumalabas naman siya sa katawan natin. Yung iba sumasakit ang ulo, sumasakit yung tiyan, or kaya naman hindi sila nakakatulog ng maayos, napapanaginipan din nila yung ginagawa nila, or kung saan mang sitwasyon sila masyadong attached. Sumasama siya even sa pagtulog. And overall, mas nararamdaman or mas dumodoble yung pagiging pagod natin, yung pakiramdam na pagiging pagod. Okay? So, here are some of the signs para at least mas maging aware din tayo. Ito na ba yung mga nararamdaman natin? we can have our checklist, no? So that we can identify na, ay, oo nga, stress na nga ako. But then again and again, no? Stress po or little stress is part of our daily lives. Okay, so now that we have discussed the different sources of stress and challenges that we may encounter in our daily lives, no? So let's talk about something equally important. Of course, ito yung ating self-care, how to handle stress, coping mechanisms, no? So before we proceed doon sa mga pwede nating gawin, no, na pag-handle ng stress or coping, let's all remember that self-care is an intentional practice of taking of our physical, emotional, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. Buong component yun. Okay? Hindi lang tayo magpo-focus sa mental health, doon sa ating social or spiritual, but lahat-lahat po. No? Dahil yun yung mga nagpapatunay kung bakit tayo nagiging tao. No? And it's about making choices that help us stay healthy, balanced, resilient, especially during times of difficult times. Okay? So remember, self-care is not a selfish practice. Taking care of ourselves allow us to function better, make sound decision, build healthy relationship, and support others effectively. Okay? So ano-ano nga po ba yon? So we have take deep breath or breathing exercises. Nasa-search din po natin yan, yung ating grounding techniques. So, we can explore ourselves into arts, like drawing, reading, or yung iba nagjo-journal. Listen to your favorite music, then get yourself into physical activity so that at least mas maboost yung ating happy hormones. And of course, last but definitely not the least, talk to a trusted adult, friend, or most especially your family. Okay? So, very important po, no, na nakakapag-release or meron tayong avenue or space para ma-release natin yung ating mga nararamdaman, yung ating emotions, so that hindi siya maiipon sa dibdib natin. Kasi of course, once na naipon siya, mag-bottle up siya, mas hindi natin makokontrol kung ano yung emosyon na pwede nating mapakita sa isang sitwasyon. Okay, so we also have counting slowly 1 to 10. Okay, so ito naman, natutulungan tayo nito. So, para mag-pause, hindi muna agad tayo mag-react to a certain situation, especially kapag galit tayo, no? So, yan, marerelax yan yung sarili natin, yung isip natin, so that yung irrational thoughts natin, may balik natin to rational thoughts. And taking a short break, pwede po tayo magpahinga muna, mag-take a nap, no? It's very important po, no, na both physically and mentally okay po tayo. Then again, tulad ng sabi ko kanina, writing in a journal. If in case wala pang available na trusted adult, friend, or family, then nararamdaman na natin na na-overwhelm na tayo, pwede na natin munang i-express yung nararamdaman natin through writing. Okay? So, magandang practice yon. At least, na-validate pa rin natin yung current na nararamdaman natin. And, meron naman din po na mas nagtitake time kasama yung family. Okay? Tinutulungan si nanay, si tatay, o kaya sila mismo yung naglilinis na ng bahay. So, yan po yung mga coping strategies. Okay, so we also have here eating healthy food. Of course, no, there's nothing wrong if sometimes ititreat mo yung sarili mo because feeling natin deserve natin yun, okay? Minsan, too much sweets, no? Donuts, ice cream, cakes. Kasi, again, nakaka-affect naman talaga siya sa mood natin. But then again, ina-emphasize natin dito, eating healthy food, okay? So that balance pa rin siya to our physical health. Then playing with your friends, even through online games. However, be mindful and be cautious dun sa klase ng games na nilalaro natin, especially if it's online or if we are dealing with our online friends, okay? So, always remember you have to be cautious, okay? Especially nowadays. Then, doing things you enjoy. If yung iba, mas gusto nila na more on physical activity sila, more on basketball, yung iba playing musical instrument. So, kung ano po yung sa tingin nyo mas matitreat nyo yung sarili nyo dahil deserve nyo yun. Okay? Then yung iba, getting enough sleep. Okay, then spend time with your family. It's very important, no? Yung quality time with your family. Especially ngayon na we are more on social media, no? So, hindi natin nararamdaman minsan na medyo hindi pala tayo totally physically and mentally nakikisama dun sa mga kasama natin. Because sometimes kasama natin sila physically pero lagi tayong naka-cellphone. So, mas importante po, no, na mag-spend tayo ng quality time. Okay, with our family, with our loved ones. So, isa yan po sa makakatulong sa atin. So, at least, napapagpag yung ating isipan doon sa mga ibang bagay na inaalala natin. Okay, so we're done, no, sa pag-list out ng ating mga coping mechanisms, strategies, techniques, and self-care tips. But also, no, there are some unhealthy coping mechanism na hindi natin namamalayan, na yan nagagawa pala natin. Such as isolating ourselves, nandun muna tayo, lumalayo muna tayo, distance muna tayo sa mga tao, excessive use of social media, no, hindi natin namamalayan, parang we spend more of our times sa social media, palipat-lipat lang tayo, whether Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or yung iba sa mobile games, no? Doon sila kumo-connect, or iba pang social media platform. Then, meron din po na sa substance abuse, like nagbe-vape sila, nag-smoke, nainom ng alak, and meron din pong nagsa-self-harm. Again, these are unhealthy coping mechanism. This may provide temporary relief but can create more problems in the long run. Okay? So, of course, guys, you as a student or even for personnel, it is important to understand that experiencing stress, sadness, fear, or frustration is normal. Okay? No? Walang exemption doon. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na, itong kakilala ko, hindi to nai-stress. Kasi mayaman naman siya kasi meron naman siya ng lahat. No? So, lahat po tayo nakaka-experience ng stress. What matters is how we respond to these emotions. Instead of ignoring our feelings, we should acknowledge them and choose healthy ways to manage them. So, ang tanong po dito sa ating screen, no, when you need help. Okay? So, tulad nga nung sabi po, no, doon sa ating K-drama na pinapanood ngayon na talagang sikat na sikat, Teach You a Lesson. The first step in getting help is to ask for help. So, it's okay, no, to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that, no? So, you can talk to your parents, to your teachers, to us, guidance counselor here in Cavite National High School, or doon sa iba nyo pang pinagkakatiwalaan. Again, pinagkakatiwalaan, no, na mga adults or friends or family or loved ones. Okay? Always remember na hindi po tayo nag-iisa. Okay? No, andito po tayo, willing po natin na-extend kung ano po yung maitutulong natin. So, mas gugustuhin po namin na ma-reach out po kayo. Okay? So, here are some reminder, okay? No? Para po makuha natin yung pinaka-point ng ating webinar. So, all emotions are normal. Stress happens to everyone. There are healthy ways to cope. Taking care of yourself is important. Okay? Always remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself is not luxury. It is a necessity. By practicing self-care and developing healthy coping mechanisms, we become stronger, more resilient, and better prepared to face life's challenges. Again, hindi naman po palaging humihinto yung mga challenges. There are things that we under control, hindi natin alam when pwedeng may mangyari, no po? But what is important is we train ourselves, no, to see the good in every situation so that we can handle our emotions and ourselves properly and sa paraang mas makakabuti sa atin. So, let us make self-care a daily habit, not just an occasional activity, not just dahil meron lang pong mga nangyari ngayon or meron po tayo, na-overwhelm tayo sa dami ng nababalitaan ngayon. But small actions, getting enough rest, talking to someone you trust, practicing gratitude, and maintaining healthy routines can make a significant difference for your total well-being. As students, teachers, and members of our community, our Cavite National High School community, let us continue to support one another and create an environment where everyone feels valued, heard, and cared for. So, once again, thank you for your active participation and attention today. I hope that the lessons and strategies we discuss will help you build a healthier coping mechanism and become more resilient in facing life challenges. Always remember, be kind to yourself as you are to others. Rest, breathe, and give yourself the care you deserve because taking care of yourself is one of the best investment you can make for your future. Okay, so once again, thank you so much and have a wonderful day ahead. God bless everyone and Tibay Cavite.
As we conclude today's webinar on hope, healing, and resilience, empowering Cavite National High School community through self-care and positive coping. Let us remember that the challenges and difficult emotions are a normal part of life. What matters most is how we respond to them and the support we seek along the way. We hope that the knowledge and strategies shared today will help you better understand your emotions, cope with stress in healthy ways, and prioritize your well being. Remember that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and are willing to help whenever you need support. Take care of your mind, be kind to yourself, and continue building resilience one day at a time. Thank you for your active participation. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of yourselves. Tibay, Cavite High.